Hey guys, girls. This is Gordon Overkill with another episode, the fourth one in our current Insurmountable series. We will return to the mountains and see where our first mission, after finding out about this mysterious time loop, will bring us. So let's continue the game. Not 100% sure where we stopped. It's been a couple of days. I played a little bit of Adam in between. Also, our Adam run is making some nice progress. So I hope that we will equally successful today on the mountain. During stormy weather, you consume more energy and need more time for actions. Okay, that's good to keep in mind because it is stormy right now. Here is our character, and I vaguely remember that we have to get somewhere up there on the mountain. Yeah, that was the goal. Up there on the mountain. Let's see how we get there. I think we wanted to take the way around here. So let's do that. I don't exactly remember. And we instantly get in a bit of trouble. You march up a hill where the wind has left wavy patterns in the snow cover. Endless uniform. Hypnotized, you take one step after the other. Suddenly you slip and land on your behind. Ouch! My butt hurts. You slide down the slope at breakneck speed, your arms flailing wildly. Finally, you come to a stop, your heart's pounding again against your ribs. That was close. We lose a bit of sanity, and it takes us a bit more than an hour to get out of this mess. We should take a look around here from time to time. So I think this is the right direction. We go, yeah, we keep going. We keep going here. The storm is hard to see if there is anything interesting around, but I see nothing at the moment. Let's take a look around. Up here is the goal, so let's go in this direction. Hope that works. We're on rocky ground now. Here I see something. What is it? I think it is an encounter. Let's take that. First encounter of today. Climb down these rocks, and where do we end? Spiders! Spiders in a snowstorm. The branches of a nearby bush are completely covered in spider webs. As you take a closer look, you notice several spiders vanishing into a hole in the ground. You bend over to inspect the hole. Looks like there's something hidden in there. We could reach into the hole. It takes a bit of sanity, but we could find something nice. Let's try that. Spiders skitter over your hands, but they don't hurt you. Your fingertips brush something soft. A cloth bag. You pull it out and discover provisions inside. We get an oxygen bottle, as well as a bit of experience. Okay, that's our second oxygen bottle that will help us once we climb up high onto the mountain. Also, let's keep in mind that we can probably use the climbing hook if we get a lot higher. Let's get over here and see what this loot place is. Oh, and I also see a cave up there. Maybe we should sleep there until the storm is over. Icefall. Your breath is taken away. Towering in front of you on a slope of bizarrely shaped masses of ice and snow. And several tents not far away. Who set up camp here? You call out, but no one answers. Could approach the camp, check the slope, go to the first tent. Let's approach the camp. Let's hope that's somebody nice. You slowly approach the camp. The ice crushes beneath your feet. Every step could be your last. You close your eyes. Finally, you reach your goal. The camp has been abandoned, with not a soul in sight. They surely left long ago. You rummage through the things they left behind and find some equipment. At least your efforts weren't in vain. So what do we get? We do get a bit of sanity. It takes a lot of time. We cool down significantly and we get a climbing axe. Okay, that's not bad, I think. A lot less energy costs when climbing. So as soon as we climb up the steep cliff over there, we will use this. Anyway, it is already nighttime, so let's go over there to this cave and see that we sleep there. You enter a cave. It's dry and sheltered from the wind. At the rear of the cave, you notice a faint shimmer of light. Let's follow the light. You follow the light. As you approach, you realize that it's coming from hundreds of fireflies. Fascinating. Giving us experience as well as a little bit of sanity. Since we lost a lot of sanity on this day, I think that's a good thing. So let's lie down and sleep. Take a long sleep so we're almost back at full energy and also our temperature will be back to full. Let's do that. We will wake up just at daybreak. That's perfect. Also, that means I hope, yeah, the storm is over. Nice, nice, nice. Here we are. Suddenly everything looks a lot nicer again. Our goal is still up there. Here it is, yeah. And I think we could start the climb right in this direction. Yeah, yeah. Today we will start climbing. That means we will swap to our climbing axe. And we might also start using the climbing rope since there's a lot of climbing ahead of us. Yeah. Let's also use the climbing rope. So we should be able to climb very quickly now. Go here first. Oh, I see we almost don't lose any energy. The equipment really helps here. We find an injured person on the way. A local man sitting up against a rock face waved against a rock face waves you over. As you approach him, he holds out an oxygen bottle. His face contorted with pain. He says something to you, but you don't understand a word. We could take the oxygen bottle. We could find out what's wrong with him. That takes a while, takes a lot of energy, gives us a lot of sanity though. Oh, let's be a nice guy, let's help him. You look at the stranger who keeps grabbing his shoulder. You're sure that he has dislocated it. You gesture to him to hold out his hands to you. You pull it with a jerk. He screams. Then there's silence. A few seconds later, the stranger is beaming at you. That seems to have done the trick. He hands you a gift of thanks. So he gives us... Oh, fur gloves that help with temperature. Nice, nice. I don't think we can take another oxygen bottle. We have these isolated boots for temperature. We've got heavy boots for energy costs on stone. Is there anything we want to throw away? Is there anything we want? I think we rather throw away one of these moon herbs and rather take another oxygen bottle. Oh no, we can take it all. Perfect. Nice, nice. Of course, that cost us a lot of time, and a little sad, we also wasted our hook. We had the hook activated, and now it's pretty much gone. Well, snow deposits. The path leads you across a narrow ridge with snow and ice deposits on the edges. Beyond the edges, the mountain falls away steeply. One wrong step, and you'll plummet into the depths, should you risk it. You could keep trying. Or take a detour. No, let's keep trying. We already wasted enough time today. Carefully, you take one step after the other. You gasp as a chunk of ice breaks free and crashes into the depths. Still you move on, steadily, cautiously, until the snow deposits gradually abate and you can better gauge the terrain again. We did it. Cost us a bit of a bit of sanity, but we just entered the death zone. The air is getting thin and your breath is heavy. You have entered the death zone. You pause for a moment to prepare for the difficult path towards the summit. We could ascend quickly. What does it do? Decreases energy cost for a short time. Take it slow, decreases oxygen loss for a short time. Before I ascend, I will mend my wounds. That will give us health and sanity. I think we take that because we already lost a bit of HP and also some sanity. Let's do that. And another camp. It's like a town, people everywhere, and 6,000 meters height. You discover an intact tent. There is nobody inside, but the embers in the fire pile are still glowing. The camp is obviously being used by someone. It could contain valuable items. You could search the camp for a bit of sanity, or continue the journey. Let's search the camp. Maybe we find a person. A tent with an unusual symbol catches your eyes. You plunder it and find valuable equipment. That's gloves, minus 10 energy cost on all terrain. Okay, that's nice. I like that. And I think that's even worth. Maybe we don't need these hiking sticks anymore. I think from now on we will go straight up the mountain. So let's leave the hiking sticks behind and rather keep these gloves to change. The gloves and the boots. If temperature becomes an issue, we can just change. These climbing gloves are really nice. 10% energy cost. Confirm. Yep. Let's do it like that. There is some piece of loot over here. Let's go there. Is it worth going for the loot? Not 100% sure, but okay, we do it. I'm bad at leaving loot behind. I also forgot to level up. You trip and bang your knee, cursing up a storm. You kick the rock you tripped over, revealing a crack in the ground. It seems as though someone has used the crack to hide their possessions. We could examine the crack, temperature, oxygen, and some time. Make it bigger, energy, or continue the journey. Since our equipment is already full, let's ignore this. And continue our trip so we get a little bit more done today and maybe before the day is over reach this cave up there. But first let's level up. Everything is timed. Significantly increased experience gain for 48 hours. Whenever you reach a point of interest, gain sanity. I think we take the experience this time because I definitely want a 48-hour thingy because we will probably sleep pretty soon and I don't want to waste all the time sleeping. Wait, no, let's go here. So we can get this chest up there before we go to the cave. Okay, now it's going steep. Okay, fuck, that's pretty tough climb. So let's go to the cave anyways. It takes a lot of time. Oh my god. Here we are, reaching the cave. You listen. You can hear a metallic clenching coming from one of the passages, as if someone is banging a hammer against the pipe. Let's follow this noise. You walk a few steps down the pathway. The clenching gets louder, but it's so dark that it's hard to say how far away the noise is coming from. Use the flashlight. We've got one more use of a flashlight. We will do that. You move further and further into the cave system, knocking it muffled and regular. The knocking is muffled and regular, as if coming from a broken machine. Then suddenly silence. You wait for a moment, but nothing happens. Strange. You're about to turn around and go back where you discover a metallic chest in a niche. You open it and find some equipment. Guess the detour was worth it. And it is a bandage. Not bad, not bad. So it's time to finally, I think let's eat one of the moon herbs. Costs us 1 health, but I think that's worth to get our sanity back to full. We use 1 moon herb, and we take the bandage. Confirm. Now it's time to lay down and sleep. Tomorrow is gonna be freezingly cold. Also, our oxygen's going down, but we need the energy. That's most important. So here we are, still in the middle of the night. And I think we have to keep going in this direction. Is there a way? No, 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 we have to go in that direction. So we start like this. Oh, what happens, a glacier? While climbing next to a flat crevice, you lose your footing and start sliding down. After a few feet, you manage to catch yourself. Oh my god. Quickly pull myself up. That takes a ton of energy. Or do we, while climbing next to a flat, do we carefully let ourselves slide down the slope? Takes 2 hours. Costs a lot of temperature. And some oxygen. I think we rather do that. The energy is more important. Let's go over here and see what we get there. You discover the wreck of a plane crash. Oh god, what's going on here on this mountain? You can take the time to search it. We could search it thoroughly. Takes a lot of time, oxygen and temperature. We could take a quick look or continue the journey. Considering that we are a little low on energy, I think we could just take the time. We still have enough time to keep climbing. The temperature. The temperature. Anyways, let's do that. You find an item, and it is, hey, an oxygen bottle. Let's use one of these oxygen bottles and take a new one. That was definitely not worth it. We just lost some temperature and time. But well, anyways, I think it's relatively fine. We still got a couple of hours to climb today. And since our energy is low, I think we could as well use the climbing rope again. Yeah, let's do that. Then, is this a good direction? Oh my god. It's a lot of up and down. If we rather go there, is that better? Probably is better, yeah. Let's do that. It's a lot quicker. And I think it was worth using the climbing rope here. Dead mountaineers. Lying on the ground are 2 dead mountaineers. It looks like they have been there for long. You can recognize the symbols on the clothing. It's the same as the one on the tent that you plundered. Ah, these guys are dead. So it was okay that we plundered the camp, I think. Oh my god, that gives us a ton of experience. We level up. We could get under the stars too. We could get... Oh, we have a tent. We don't need that. We could get more body temperature per hour when moving, or reduced energy cost when moving and climbing while sanity is high. I think let's go for the energy, since that's still the limiting factor for our character. I think it's okay if we still climb a little faster. It's not that nice in terms of atmosphere, but we can make progress a lot faster. So let's take the left side, I think. Yeah. Climbing over the ice. Can't see anything special here. We are almost at the top already. Not bad, not bad. Maybe have to camp once in our tent. And I'm pretty positive that tomorrow we can reach the peak. Okay, nightfall. How far do we get? How far do we get here? We will get up here. Maybe we can reach the peak today. I think we should be able to do that. We will. Nah, we don't want to take a risk. We don't want to take a risk. Let's build up our tent here and sleep until yeah, almost daybreak. Temperature will go further down, oxygen will go further down, but both are not yet a serious problem, and we need the energy. And now, will we go straight there, or do we want to go here first? I'm not sure. Maybe we have to continue our trip back to the bottom. So let's go here first and see if that's something that helps us. Maybe it's a waste of time, but we will give it a try. Oh, a storm. That means we will need more energy for the trip back. A comet! Exhausted, you roll your head back. You gasp and your pupils dilate as a comet flies over you. Its bright tail stretching miles behind it. What a spectacle! You are overwhelmed with emotion. Gives us a lot of experience and sanity. Not bad. Sanity should not be a problem anytime soon. And now, let's finish this time of this part of our climb. Almost there. Just a couple steps. And this is the peak of the mountain. Let's go up here. Summit. You breathe in deeply as you look down from the summit. These mountains are really something else. You wonder how you will find the strength to withstand this madness. But your doubts soon give way to certainty. Deep down, you know that every single climb gives as much as it takes. Every step provides experience, makes you better. And now it's time to keep going and reach your goal. We get lots of health, energy, temperature, oxygen, sanity, and experience. Nice, nice, nice. This is our next goal. We have to go down here. And since we played just 25 minutes, I think we can try to get in that direction at least in today's episode. We are on the right path, so let's go a little bit further in this direction. Not a lot to be seen. I'm happy that we took a look at that comet. That must be a fantastic sight from up here on the mountain. Oh, I kind of lost sight on our goal. Can we see it like this? Ah, yeah. Still correct direction. Very good. But do we want to go on this? Oh no, we will run out of energy soon. So let's go down there. Then it's time to sleep in the tent again. Over here there is an encounter. Could go there tomorrow. But for now I think time to go to sleep. It's gonna be long sleep, of course, so we don't have the whole night to climb. Oxygen is getting a little bit low. I think that's a good situation to use. Yep. Let's use one more of our oxygen bottles. Nice. And from here on, I saw something over there, didn't I? Let's go a little bit in this direction, and I think we will take this encounter. Down here there are more. Okay, maybe that's too much of a detour. These things there are rather on our path. Is there a direct way? Yeah, okay, we have to go around here. I still hope we will find a cave. You encounter a slope filled with rumble. Even your very first step on it sets off a mini landslide, with stones rolling out from under your feet and down the mountainside. We could keep going anyway, or we could take a detour, but yeah, let's find a different path. Costs us a bit of oxygen and temperature, but night is over. Can see a lot better now. I don't want to risk an accident. So, what do we get here? Ruins. Nearby an abandoned camp, there are some vacuum flasks filled with tea. You could take the time to search the tents. Could take a quick look, cost some oxygen. Could take a long look for more oxygen. Yeah, let's take the long look. We are pretty low on energy anyways, have to go to sleep soon. And we find 2 vacuum flasks filled with tea. It's excellent, they give us body temperature if we need it. Also, we almost leveled up again. Where is the goal? I lost track of it again. Ah, over there. Good. And I kind of think there was something else somewhere around. Ah, yeah. Even 2 things. Let's climb down there. Abandoned radio relay station. Cannot believe your eyes. A fallen antenna is blocking your path. We cannot climb over it because we don't have enough energy. We could stay and look around. Or take a detour. I think the detour is probably okay because we have full inventory anyways and almost no energy left. So let's take the detour. We want to sleep soon anyways and we level up, giving us for 48 hours increased experience gains. That's definitely what we have to take because oh well, maybe not. Decreases sanity loss. No, don't need that. Gain more body temperature per hour. I also don't need that. So let's take the experience gains. And then I think we also can take this before we go to sleep. A shrine. A golden eagle suddenly lands in front of you, its wings carrying it majestically to the ground. Fascinated, you watch it, and it watches you, unafraid. You can't explain it, but the encounter feels magical. Fully wrapped up in the moment, you regain warmth or sanity? I think sanity, because we need a little bit more sanity. Also, this means, since it's almost nighttime, we can continue a little bit until we run out of energy. And it's night. Super. So let's build up our tent. Last time we can sleep in this tent. Long sleep, of course, for as much energy as possible. And we have to take little care of the oxygen, but we have still got a couple oxygen flasks left, and it's not that much height to be covered. So let's use one of the oxygen flasks. And now continue. We are almost there. It's not that far anymore. But we have to climb up on the other side. That's gonna be a bit of a challenge. We will soon get below the death zone. Over there I see a cave where we could, in theory, sleep for more energy. But we could also, if we go there, and then there. No, 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 no. We could take just one of these. I think we take the energy from the cave. Since we do not have a tent left to sleep, we really have to make use of these caves now. It's a cold day. That means body temperature drops faster. You enter an extensive cave network. Towards the rear, you notice an extinguished campfire. Lying in front of it is a stranger bundled under a blanket. I think let's wake up the stranger. We have enough sanity. You approach the mountaineer, but he doesn't react. You bend over and gently shake him. The stranger blinks at you in bleary disbelief and sits up. After a while, he begins to clear away his camp and pack up his belongings. Before he goes, he reaches into his pack and shares his provisions with you. You thank the stranger, but he pays you no heed. Get some sanity, get some experience, and canned food for energy. That's excellent. Canned food is super. Temperature is not a problem, so no need to swap anything here. We lie down and sleep for, 6 hours. We take the energy. That means we're almost back to full energy. We have to travel at night now, but well, I think energy is more important than daylight. Up here, that's where we want to go. Wait. Can we get here? Yeah, that looks better. Let's climb up here first. Then we will decide how to continue. We have entered the death zone again. Let's see what we find there. I see another cave over there. We could maybe sleep there one more time, so we can finish this travel at daylight. You discover a bird's nest that is extremely unusual at this altitude. You found a vacuum flask filled with tea in the nest. Yeah, we picked it up. The temperature is not a problem. Over there we have another cave, but I don't think we need a cave. We can just finish our trip now. Yeah, guys, we're getting closer to our goal. But what's that? I don't even know what this sign means. We have to find it out before we finish. Let's go down here. What is it? A trade. You carefully open the door of a shack. Inside there are books and other documents piled to the ceiling. Just as you're about to enter, a tall woman with long white hair suddenly appears in front of you. She speaks to you quickly in a language you do not understand. When you shrug apologetically, she disappears and returns shortly after with a few possessions. So she wants to trade. She would like some canned food from you and offers you one of her items in exchange. You could get a tent or an oxygen bottle. In case our trip continues, let's take the tent. Let's take the tent in exchange for the canned food. Confirm. And now, up here. See if that's the end of today's adventure? Side mission. You have reached your goal. Your body feels weak, but your heart is jumping for joy. You know that the mountain is a merciless foe, but this time around, you have defeated it. Excellent! Woohoo! Yeah, again, I think we made that pretty sovereign. We get the mission reward, level up points, items used, equipment, consumables consumed, walked 12 hours at night, walked 5 hours in the death zone, 8 hours at bad weather, climbed 21 hours at night, or 21 height levels maybe, climbed 27 in the death zone, climbed in bad weather, also quite a lot, dangerous terrain crossed a lot, event experienced 32. What do we get? We leveled up our character proficiency. Almost? Almost. Yeah, I think we will do so next time. Just 100 points missing. Then we will get upgrade points for adventurer, scientist, and journalist, plus a reset point. We will very, very soon also increase our item proficiency. And the same with our terrain proficiency. We are very close there already. Plus 20 event knowledge we gain. That's not bad either. That's nice. Let's confirm this. And go back to our camp. I think we will get back to the camp, won't we? Yes, here we are. Excellent. How can this be? Just seconds ago, you were still on the mountain, and now you're suddenly back in this strange station. The mysterious stranger is here too, as though she was waiting for you. The stone brings you back here as soon as you hear the siren and time resets. I think it just returns to its place of origin. You should know that we are in a former research station where experiments with gamma rays were conducted. Gamma rays. Incredible Hulk? Who knows? Apparently, they wanted to create a gigantic electromagnetic force field. The entire island was essentially a restricted area. Hardly anyone knew it existed. But something went wrong. Some sort of breakdown. The electromagnetic radiation that was released caused countless anomalies throughout the mountain range. Ultimately, you must have triggered the time loop. They must have triggered the time loop. Time only moves normally in the station. Maybe because it was the location where the anomalies originated? I don't know. Anyway, I found the glowing stone in the room next door. It's all that remains of the experiments. I'm afraid I can't offer you a better explanation. Many things are just as incomprehensible to me as they are to you. But there is one thing I figured out. The stone responds to radiation. We won't succeed without it. Please, continue with your preparations so we can eventually get out of here. Interesting, interesting. We know a little more now. We can still only play the adventurer, but we have 200 points. We can level up something. Max energy plus 80, plus 60, maybe? Or do we want an active skill? Master Climber, for example? Master Climber reduces energy cost on all terrain. Minus 20%. That's nice. Minus 30% time cost on all terrain. Plus 2 body temperature for 2 hours. Or gain more experience in events during the night. Plus 100 experience. All sounds pretty interesting to me, but I think the energy cost would be the best. Let's go for that. Let's learn our first active talent. Nah. Energy is the limiting factor, that's for sure. That's why I would rather go for more max energy. On the other hand, when are we actually at max energy? That rarely happens. I think we rather reduce the energy costs by learning this talent, Master Climber. We can upgrade that for minus health loss in events and minus time cost on all terrains. But I'm not sure if we need that. But this active skill, Master Climber, will definitely help us. Nice, nice. Apart from that, we've got team upgrades, I think. Ah, see here, we've got 20 event knowledge. We could use that. That's interesting. This event knowledge reduces energy loss in events, reduces time cost of events, increases sanity gain in events, increases experience gain in events. What do we want? Do we go all out on the energy? Let's take energy and also a little bit of time, because some of these events take so much time. We do that. Nice, nice. Yeah, level up completed. Did we get anything new here? Not really. But we will care about these things in the next episode, when we decide which will be our next mission. Until then, thanks to everybody for watching, especially to Divi, who commented on the last videos. Great to know that you're enjoying the series. And well, until next time, bye everybody.